over to the Alert Center. We've been monitoring developments in Union County where there's been an increased law enforcement presence at the Charlotte-Monroe Executive Airport, which is back open this morning after someone called in that bomb threat yesterday afternoon. We've been talking to authorities overnight and getting you the latest information. Take a look at this video here. This is after investigators shut down the airport from the threat. No flights were being allowed to take off or come into the airport. Monroe police did say there was no danger to the public. Also, they added they're tracking that threat back to a phone number. They're going to hold the person accountable who made the threat. So again, we've been calling overnight. We even checked FlightAware. We were seeing that flights were arriving at the airport. Police confirming to us a little while ago, yes, everything is back open. There's no danger to flyers. Everything should be operating as normal. They also say their officers are doing normal patrols today. So we'll let you know if anything changes on that, but that's the very latest on that case. Alex.
Mary.